Subscribe and download over 1 million code snippet including this tutorial from codegive.com, link in the description below. In Python, class variables are variables that are shared among all instances of a class. They are defined within a class but outside of any method, including the __init___ method. Typically, class variables are accessed using the self keyword within instance methods. However, it is also possible to create class variables without using self. In this tutorial, we will explore how to define and use class variables without self in Python. Class variables are shared among all instances of a class and can be useful for storing data that is common to all instances. When defining a class variable without using self, it becomes a variable that belongs to the class itself rather than an instance of the class. To create a class variable without using self, simply define the variable within the class but outside of any method, including the __init___ method. In this example, class underscore variable is a class variable that does not use self. It is shared among all instances of the class myClass. Now, let's create instances of the class and see how to access the class variable without using self. In this section, we create two instances of myClass and access the class variable class underscore variable directly without using self. Note that the class variable is shared among all instances. In this tutorial, we explored how to define and use class variables without self in Python. Class variables without self are shared among all instances of a class and can be accessed directly using the class name. This can be useful when you want to store data that is common to all instances of a class. Feel free to experiment with the provided code examples and explore more about Python classes and class variables. ChatGPT